What's going on, guys? Cookie Man here, and today we are doing once again another online battle on Total War 2 Shogun 2. Today I am going against uh LeiZboi or whatever LeiZboi. I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'll put the name of him in the description to give credit to the person I'm facing. But today we have extra large funds compared to what I normally have. So we have 1 unit of White Tiger Force, 4 units of Red Bear Infantry, 4 units of Bokachi. I got a special unit here, Infantry de Marine or whatever, the French infantry unit. Got General's Bodyguard and 2 units of Yari Key. Now, while the units are getting into play here, a little backstory: this guy outranks me by a crap ton, so my strategy for this battle in particular is to put my forces along this tree line here, capture this objective, and just defend this objective as his units try and come in to take the objective. I'll have my units here and we'll be able to lay down fire. Also, I have my cavalry units hidden in the woods, so he is not able to see them. Taking a look at his army, it's powered by quite a few bow units. He's got some samurai also, um, and he has 3 cavalry units, 4 including his general, so light cavalry, katana cavalry, and bow cavalry. So a range of cavalry units for him. We'll fast forward it because it takes a little while before anything really happens. I'm just getting my units placed where I want them to be along this tree line here, and he has his units along that tree line. He sees I'm not going to be attacking him, so he quickly comes to take this objective, which is the archery dojo, and I am going to be taking the shrine here. I move this unit of Red Bear Infantry forward. So yeah, it's a lot of just sitting around, and in the beginning here it was really fun. Well, I mean, it wasn't fun just sitting around, but it was fun just moving units around and seeing who was gonna be the first one to crack and attack. Um, so yeah, I'm capping this objective. I see he moves his cavalry over to possibly do a charge on my units, and then he can move all his infantry units up to attack me. So I move this unit back, the Red Bear Infantry, back to have an angle, so if he does charge me I can get some shots downrange and maybe rout some of his cavalry units. So yeah, my 2 cavalry units I have are right here and right here, so they're on both sides of his army. And I think he was going to try and cap this objective with his bow cavalry, and um, my Bokachi start firing, and my Red Bear Infantry are also firing. He's hiding behind the building here after I get one volley off with my um, Red Bear Infantry. And he's also getting shots off on my Bokachi, but taking out just less than half of this unit here. And while all this is happening, still he has his army sitting around waiting to make a move. I have my army not really doing much, and after I kill 26 guys, he retreats. So we can fast forward again here because it's another dry period. Usually I like being the guy to throw the first punch. You've probably seen that in a lot of my videos, but I like to be the guy to attack. So it took everything I had not to attack him during these times where we were just sitting around. But finally I get him to advance his army. He probably got bored or something. Don't know. But he's advancing his army. He sets him up out of range from my Bokachi, out of range from my Red Bear infantry. Just a little bit closer to both units, or both armies, I should say. And then, while all this is happening, eventually I move my, I move my Yari key over so I could maybe get them behind the army. And if he advances forward while my guys are shooting shot or volleys and taking his guys out, I could charge from behind. But my unit was seen, so he moves his cavalry over to prepare for a charge. So fast forward a little bit more here. Again, he's just moving his cavalry over. He saw my Yari key. He doesn't want me to charge from behind. Still, this cavalry unit over here, it hasn't been seen or anything. So yeah, he's messing around with formations now, and finally he moves some Naginata samurai forward to cap this objective, and then maybe he could hold off these objectives, and after one person captures all the objectives, it times you for 10 minutes, and either the team that doesn't have any objectives, or not the team, but the player that doesn't have any objectives has to capture an objective or rout the entire enemy army within 10 minutes, or else the game's over and you lose. So I'm really raining down arrows on this guy, and Bokachi are doing a good job. I moved this Red Bear infantry forward, get some volleys off. And yeah, at this point, either way he goes, he's gonna get shot by some infantry unit. So yeah, look at these injured guys here. They have arrows in them. This is a cool animation. I wish, well, the newer Total War games have this, but this is the first Total War game that had these animations, which I thought is really freaking cool. And now he has, it looks like a bow unit is firing. Yeah, okay, so I remember. It's been a little while since I played this match, but I moved this Red Bear infantry unit forward because I didn't want to have to lose the match because I don't capture the objectives within the 10-minute time limit I had. So I'm capping this objective. Have a lot of arrows moving down on me. I really spaced these units out, so it'd be harder to kill more guys. They're not all clumped together. But yeah, these guys are firing on the samurai, and my um, Bokachi are firing on the samurai also. They're wanting to retreat. And now I'm moving my White Tiger Force up. My White Tiger Force, I didn't really care about them to begin with. So I move them up to this side, shoot, or get some volleys down on the flank. And my Red Bear infantry wants to retreat, so I pull them back. For some reason, my White Tiger Force wasn't firing, which kind of ticked me off. Guess some problem with the fire at will, but now they're firing. And let's see. So we're shooting at these Yari samurai right now. But yeah, the White Tiger Force is a horrible unit. They're retreating already. And he has his general uninspire, it looks like. Or some command like that. So this Red Bear infantry unit definitely took a beating. Only 44 guys left out of the starting 150. So we can fast forward because it's again a small time period, and now he's moving his he's moving his army up. So the battle's finally gonna start happening here momentarily. So my artillery, my archers start raining down arrows, and my front lines of Red Bear infantry start putting volleys downrange, or the ones I can see, that is. He's really got his guys clumped up, so when I get volleys down, I can't really get too many shots off on each unit, so it's a good tactic he used. And yeah, he just uncovered my hidden units, so he can see my Yari key over here. And I didn't know what to do with my White Tiger Force, so I just moved them back into the battle, and they already want to retreat without even getting shot or anything. And these Yari key didn't really stand a chance. They retreat right away. So yeah, my guys are doing a decent job here, shooting at his army. And this Red Bear infantry unit lost well over half its guys, wants to retreat. A lot of my units are, well, they were hidden, they're not really hidden anymore. And then while this is happening, some of his units are starting to want to retreat, and I notice that he is charging his cavalry. So, I mean, this White Tiger Force is not really a force anymore. It's gone. So yeah, he's doing a full-on cavalry charge. And then I see this this Red Bear infantry decides to retreat. I get my Bokachi firing downrange, and this is when I use this French unit, Infantry de Marine. I angle them down, and they start unloading on the cavalry, as well as my general. My general's putting fire downrange on this cavalry unit, and his cavalry units just they his cavalry units just didn't stand much of a chance. This is his general's bodyguard here, and they're retreating, which basically means the battle's nearly over. So yeah, his general's completely routed. So the morale of his army is basically gone. This light cavalry unit starts to want to retreat. And yeah, I still have my Bokachi firing down on these guys. And this Red Bear infantry is routing this unit, and since he sees his general's gone and his army's morale is very low, he decides to say screw it, and he attempts to charge me. But I mean, these Red Bear infantry combined with these Bokachi are just freaking crazy good. But then I decide screw it, I don't really have anything else to do with these Yari keys, so I charge them and make some use of them. So yeah, this Naginata samurai starts to retreat. I charge in my Bokachi, my Yari key after routing this unit that was standing over here, and just like that, the battle is over. So I was pretty pumped with this one since my opponent outranked me by so much. Let's take a look at the stats here. Alright, so I deployed 1,410 units, lost just under half, lost 681, killed 1,088. He deployed 1,515, lost his 1,088, and killed 679, meaning only 2 of my guys died from friendly fire. So that's pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said in the previous video, there are many more of these to come. Thank you.